Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to another Stepping into Faith Coffee Break Motivation. My name is Debbie. I'm sure most of you know that if you're following my Facebook page. If not, I am the author. I wanted to let you know I am the author of my newly released book, Stepping into Faith, a prayer journal, journaling through the eyes of a dancer. And there is a story behind this book and why I wrote it. I don't want to repeat this every time I do this little snippet, but if you purchase the book, you'll find out that story behind that. So today, I thought we'd do a little reading around one of the topics or one of the prayers in the book, and this one's going to be on healing. And healing for me is it's a very scary topic. It's something that you have to pray for, or we have to pray for often, because we never know from day to day if it's going to be a sickness for us, a sickness from someone else, if it's going to be a broken heart, if it's going to be just some type of a loss or devastation into our lives. Like, how do we get past that? So today I thought we'd unwrap one of the prayers on healing. And we are going to read a part of the book. I don't want to bore you with along, topic time here, but I just really find this, so dear to my heart. So I'm going to read you some of this, and it starts out by saying, healing, sickness, heartbreak, or loss of a loved one can cause our hearts to become heavy and life seems suddenly unbearable. It is at these times that we must turn to God for strength and guidance. Know that He can bring us through the storms of life if we just believe in His love for us. God is the healer of all things. He removes the physical pain that comes with sickness. He mends broken marriages, and He watches over our children. God and only God can turn any situation around for the good. Ask Him to wrap you in His arms and allow His strength to envelope you. His grace will wash over your soul like a fierce ocean wave, covering you with His blood to help you weather the storm. And so when I look at this, I think of the medical side. There are times the doctor's report is just not that great, and we don't know how to get past that. This is when we have to totally turn our eyes to God. We have to lift up, our hearts to the heavens and say, God, please help me understand this. Help me get past this. And He will show you, and He will get you through it. We know that God has He has a story written for each of our lives and why we're here and how long we should be here. But we must never, ever give up on the bad report. We must never let the evil one win over our victories that God has already set in place for us. Because when we get into that, we are already defeated. And there is no defeat when it comes to Jesus Christ. And I think we all know that. So I went through this on a physical side last year when I had my mammogram. I had a scare, and I had to go in for a few tests. And I went into the hospital to get an ultrasound, which we thought, at that time we were going to be removing a cyst. And I get to the hospital that day, and I'm terrified, and I only wanted to go by myself. I wanted no one else to go with me. So that morning I woke up with this unexplainable peace within my heart. And I prayed to Jesus. I prayed to Him, you know what's going to happen. The worst case scenario here is that I get the bad report, and we work through this together. So when I get to the hospital, I'm on the table, everything is all set. And then the unexplainable happened. As a technician went to do the ultrasound again, that mass was gone. It was totally gone. And she was blown away. When the doctor entered the room, he watched over her as she did this to me, and he said, you're doing it right. And he said, I don't understand this. I have never, ever seen anything like this in my life. And I said, only God, only God. And the nurse across the room nodded her head with a big smile. Yes, yes. I got up, I broke into tears. I got up everyone was hugging me, and they were asking me, why are you crying? And I said, these are tears of joy. These are not tears of sadness. So it was at that time that I knew God is present. He is so present in all of our lives. We never have to doubt that. Never let anyone or anything take you into the darkness of disbelief that God does not exist, that He is not out there working to bring you through the storm. The storm seems rough, the wave seems high, but God is the deliverer. He will get you through the storm. So I would like to go, I'm not going to read you all of this, but I would like to go into this and just say, although your body may be weak to the culprit of sickness, just remember Jesus is the cure for all things, and by His stripes we are healed. He has no degrees in medicine, just an anointing from the Father to carry out His will to end your suffering. My question to you is, do you totally believe in God's healing power in your life to deliver and restore you? What areas in your life do you need healed? What steps will you take to demonstrate your faith in God's healing power? And whether this is sickness or if it's a bad relationship, no matter what it is, God has a bigger plan for you. Never look at it as a doom and gloom. Look at it as an opportunity to grow and to get to another level in life. He may be taking your testimony to work it into someone else's testimony. So when you wake up and you are so overwhelmed with burdens and frustrations and sadness, put that aside. Put it aside and go to someone else who may need you more and allow their situation to help heal you past your situation, because I guarantee you, when we think it's bad for us, it is worse for someone else. But when we use someone else's struggle, their pain, their fears, to help medicate ours, we grow. We become better, bigger people. We get past that, and then we go out and spread that to other people. So we want to keep love going. We want to keep belief going. We don't want to be conquered by what is evil. We don't want the evil to win. The only way we get past that is that we look at our situations and we say, what good is going to come out of this? God, please show me. Allow me to be a part of someone else's big picture of just disbelief or pain or suffering. Let me be there to help them. Let me be a crutch to help carry them through the storm. And when you do that, you open up so many doors to become a bigger, better person and work past your own fears and of healing. You grow into that place that now Jesus Christ and you will get through this, because you have watched Him do this with someone else, and you have allowed Him to come into your life to use you to help someone else. So my takeaway from this shortened is just never give up. Never ever give up. When everything seems so bad, Jesus has an answer. He has the answer to every prayer. Don't forget to pray the prayer. Don't forget to ask Him. He's there to deliver. So this is my book, as I said. This book, this is not a sales pitch, but if you'd like to get the book, it is available at Amazon.com. It is also available at my personal website, which is www.steppingintofaith.com. The book is $9.99, so I include free shipping also on my website. If it's in the U.S., only in the continental U.S. So I would love for you to get a copy of this book. I would love for you to give this book to someone that you love. It is a prayer journal. You can go back to it 6 months, 3 months. You can revisit it anytime to, kind of charter your growth along to see where you are in your growing process in some of these topics or prayers that I've included in the book. So I'd like for you to pick up one today, just to give you an insights as to where I was going with this book. I'm working on a second book, and I'm working on an audio for this book, But right now, I just want this book to get into the hands of as many people as it can. If I can help you get past some pain, some struggle, I want to be that person. So you have a wonderful day. Today is Thursday. If you're a weekender off person, you got one more day to go. Know that, God is with you at all times. If you have to work the weekend, it's okay. Just know that you are needed by someone. So we will see you on the next Stepping into Faith coffee break motivation. And you take care. God bless you. And I love you. Goodbye.